Hey guys, sorry to keep you waiting. I had to send out an email real quick. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I have the full divorce and we're going to read through it, okay? Get your coffee. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Okay. Good morning. As you guys may or may not know, Shirley Strawberry filed for divorce from her husband, Ernest L. Williams Jr. I saw you guys in the how can you file for divorce and you're not even married? Sis, I'm reading the document that's filed with Fulton County. I'm sure Fulton County this is a document. So 24CV004912. I just obtained that this morning. Um, this was filed on yesterday in the courts, and this is the full complaint for divorce and other relief. Comes now, Shirley Strawberry, petitioner, and files this, her complaint for divorce and other relief against Ernest L. Williams Jr., respondent, and shows this court as follows. Petitioner is a resident of Fulton County, Georgia, and has been a resident of the state of Georgia for at least 6 months immediately prior to the filing of this action. Respondent is currently incarcerated in Cobb County, Georgia. Service will be perfected in accordance with Georgia law. Jurisdiction and venue are proper for this court. Petitioner and respondent were lawfully married on January 9th, 2015 in Atlanta, Georgia. That's what they are saying. The parties separated. The parties separated on or about March 2022. What? Okay, let me keep reading and then we'll go back. According to this document, they separated on or about March of 2022. So when was that, guys? That's 2 years ago. They are listed as separated and have lived in a bona fide state of separation since said time. Okay, I'm gonna see what you guys are saying in the chat. What? There are no minor children born to the parties during the parties' marriage. Petitioner is not now pregnant. Did they? I guess they need to make sure to mention that, but I'm sure Shirley is safe. I mean, considering they've been separated for 2 years, he's in Cobb County. They just need to make sure there's no children and there's not gonna be children. Okay. Petitioner is entitled to a divorce from the respondent on the grounds that the marriage is irretrievably broken and defined in OCGA 1953. There being no prospects of reconciliation of the parties and it being the best interest of all parties concerned that this marriage is terminated by divorce. Further, the petitioner is entitled to a total divorce. That is a divorce, a vinculo matrimony in terms of the law from the respondent. Petitioner shows that other grounds for divorce may be present in this matter and reserves the right to add additional grounds for divorce as permitted by law. Petitioner requests that this court standing order be issued in this case. Petitioner insists on strict compliance with said order that shows that the event respondent does not comply, petitioner will seek measures to enforce said order. Petitioner resides in Fulton County, Georgia. Petitioner requests the continue exclusive use of possessions of her residence. Petitioner shows that she should be allowed to retain her separate property. The parties should have no joint marital assets or debts which are subject to equitable division. The parties have no joint marital assets or debts which are subject to equitable division. Petitioner shows that each party should be responsible for his or her own individual debt, if any. Respondent is hereby on notice that the law of Georgia provides as follows. pending final determination by the court of the right of either party to alimony. Neither party shall make any substantial change in assets of the party's estate, except in course of ordinary business affairs and except for bona fide transfers of value. Further, petitioner shows that the law of Georgia provides as follows with regard to no transferring or dispossession of property. After a petition of divorce has been filed, no transfer of property by either party except bona fide transfer and payment of pre-existing debt shall pass title so as to avoid the vesting thereof according to the final verdict of the jury in this case. Petitioner insists that respondent comply with the foregoing statutes in all requests, and respondent is hereby put on notice of not only the law of the state of Georgia, but also petitioner's intent to insist on full and absolute compliance of same and by respondent, whereof petitioner demands the process and summons issue as provided by law. The respondent is served with a copy of petitioner's complaint, that she be granted a total divorce by the respondent, that is to say, a divorce, a vinculo matrimony, as provided by law, that this court standing order issue. The petitioner is allowed to have continued exclusive use and possession of marital residence. The petitioner is allowed to retain her separate property, that each party should be responsible for his or her own debt, and she have such other equitable aid and relief as this court deems right and proper. Respectfully submitted on this day, 17th day of April, 2024. Okay. And then there's another document that says, verification. Petitioner Shirley Starwberry verifies that facts contained in her complaint for divorce and other relief are true and correct to the best of her personal knowledge. And there's an e-signature. You can tell that's an electronic signature. And that was signed on April 12th, 2024. And it is Edwards Family Law, Esquire, and such. I think the major drop is, to the best of her, whatever NESTO did and didn't do, sis is like, we got married on January 9th. That was, so number 4, she's verifying, validating through her lawyer. Yes, we were married on January 9th, 2015. But we've been separated since March of 22. Okay. And I don't know if that's when I need to go back and look at the dispossessory on Bent Creek. That could have been around the time that they vacated Bent Creek, somewhere around that time, that they basically parted company because they got kicked out the house. I mean, a mess, right? All right. There's no children. Shirley is not pregnant. Okay. That's number 6. And she is saying the petitioner is entitled to a divorce from the respondent on the grounds that the marriage is irretrievably broken, as stated in this Georgia statute. Let's look it up. Oops, I should have just done. I always hate when I do that. Okay. So what this says, so domestic relations, chapter 5, divorce and grounds for total divorce. So the statute that they mentioned, intermarriage by persons within prohibited degrees of consanguinity and affinity, gosh, whatever that means, mental incapacity at the time of marriage, impotency at the time of marriage, impotency, excuse me, I'm like impotency. Impotency, is that one of the reasons, Liquid V? Force, menace, duress, fraud in obtaining the marriage, What, sir, is a bigamist, and that could be the reason. Let me move this so we can get into this Georgia statute T that she dropped. Okay, these are some grounds for total divorce. Um, Intermarriage by persons within a prohibited degree or consanguinity. We're going to have to call on Pam, the law intellect, to make sense of this for us. Number one, I'm not sure what that means. Mental incapacity. Well, I think we can figure that one out. Um, Girl, let's get up close on these. Impotency, maybe. I don't know. Is she divorcing him due to impotency? Is it number three? Lip so Force, menace, duress, or fraud in obtaining the marriage. I would say number four. Number three, I almost would venture to guess number two. Okay, you're saying probably number six, adultery in either of the parties after the marriage, pregnancy of the wife by another man other than the husband at the time of the marriage. So number five is out. Okay. Number six is definitely a good possibility. Willful and continued desertion by either party for a term of a year. Well, he willfully was in that damn sex van, his RV, and doing all the things. Willful continued desertion, I would say. The conviction of either party for an offense involving moral turpitude. Well, number eight could also be part of it too, because he has some doozies that he's in jail for right now. He's not been convicted. However, so it's not a conviction, but he's currently standing. Girl, habitual intoxication. Well, that's not it, but that's definitely interesting. Cruel treatment, which shall consist of the willful infliction of pain, bodily um, or mental upon complaining party, such as reasonably justifies apprehension of danger to life, limb, and health. Incurable mental illness. No divorce shall be granted upon the grounds unless mentally ill party has been adjudged mentally ill by the court. Okay, so we know Nesto's under treatment, but we don't know the details. Okay. We'll skip that. Habitual drug addiction. We don't think so. Marriage is irretrievably broken. Under no circumstances shall the marriage is irretrievably broken. Under no circumstances shall the court grant a divorce on this ground until not less than 30 days from the date of service on the respondent. So that is another thing that I think they did cite, that it needed to be so 30 days he's got time to respond. Thank you for the sticker, Miss Ivy Peach. How you cheating with a limp? Well, that's why he uses the black his sex aids, his girl, his bedroom candy, and his liquid V. But yeah, if you want to know, thank you for so yeah, we so they dropped the statute, and that's that right there. That's that statute. There being no prospects of reconciliation of parties. So she said irretrievably broken. So really they went for what was it, reason number 13 down to the bottom? They went down to the bottom for reason 13, that the marriage is irretrievably broken under no circumstances. Okay. And then if you see that right here, they said the marriage is irretrievably broken. Let me go back. The marriage is, so they went with, oh, and they have it right here. You see, it says 953, and then parentheses, they put 13. So there's 13 stipulations, and they cited 13. 13 in parentheses means that that's what they were going for. So I guess Shirley wanted to spare him the embarrassment, but there are 12 other stipulations or reasons within this statute, and all very good reasons. Okay. She's not pregnant, there's no minor children, it's irretrievably broken. Petitioner requests that this court standing order be issued in the case. And it looks like there was, when you look at the full case, the standing order was issued. And then basically, the petitioner is demanding the following. So we read this whole entire thing. Let me see. And then Shirley also states clearly, with her chest out, that the petitioner Shirley Strawberry verifies, and this looks like this was all filed, guys. So this is an e-signature. The petitioner Shirley Strawberry verifies that the facts contained in her complaint for divorce and other relief are true and correct to the best of her knowledge, and that was filed by her attorneys, Edwards Family Law, and boom. Okay. So at the very end, there's an affidavit. This is the reason the law that they're using for the divorce. And ma'am says that they've been separated. Hold on. They've been separated since March of 2022. So even when they were sitting there profiling out there on 4th of July, right before he got arrested, she's saying she's calling it separated for a minute. So he can call it what he wants, but in her mind, sis been separated from sir since March of 2022. Okay. Good morning, HBB. Good morning, y'all. Wow. Okay. So that's it and that's all, guys. Congratulations, sure. I mean, look, it's divorce is never a happy thing for a lot of people. It's unfortunate that this lady had to go through this, but I think that with the way that the case is going, um, we don't know if there's an indictment coming. We don't know if hey Shirley, um, we want to let you know that, you know what I mean? You don't know what has been whispered in her ear, but and as long as she's tied to him, she's tied to him. And the fact that he has victims and she's trying to get her coins back lined up, I wouldn't want to be associated with this ninja either, because I don't want someone getting it twisted that they're going to come to me for relief and I've been a victim too. Let's just say it what it is. She may not be calling herself a victim, but she has definitely been a victim over the past year and a half. This man is sitting up here talking to this weirdo chick who pretends like she's his damn wife and girlfriend. And this chick is running parallel to her, checking on her money and her business dealings, while this lady is only doing the right thing, trying to take care of her husband. And her husband is showing lack of brain cells by allowing this female over here proximity to this woman's business. So it's absolutely unconscionable, and he deserves what he's getting at this moment, which is what he wanted. He wants his life back. He wants to be with Ponytail. Let him be with Ponytail. Ponytail, get your coins up. Now you don't have to complain anymore, boo boo. He's all yours. And Shirley got a date in court on, I believe, May 21st, over there at the Family Court Center, to go ahead and get this thing completed. And if Nesto has to report, he's got a summons. So if he has to report to court in them damn shackles and orange suit, that's good for him. I mean, you know what? Oh well, sir. I mean, oh well. If he's got to go to court, maybe get your team up, get Dre. Maybe Dre can take the day off from his business, and Dion can show up, and Lamont can finally show up, and Ponytail, all your people, all your good team, I hope Shirley wears that pink outfit to court on that day. Let's see. I'm sure when she spoke with her lawyer, they asked her when she was last time they lived together. Girl, March of 2022, when we got evicted from the 7,000 square foot home. I believe Sonia took some money from Shirley when Sonia referred. I don't know if she took money specific from Shirley, but I do think she probably got some sort of referral fee. Yeah. Got some type of referral fee. So that's not taking money from Shirley, but that's benefiting from the referral. She has been triangulating herself in this situation. And look, Shirley needed to distance herself from this man with or without Ponytail because he was trouble. Like, let's just be real. If Ponytail had never came into our consciousness, it wouldn't matter because Ponytail has been a cancer that has been slow creeping through the Williamses situation for a long time. Nesto wasn't good anyway. So maybe this is just further what sis needed to handle that business and to go ahead and separate herself once and for all from this lousy, unfortunate marriage that she got herself involved in. I don't think anybody's going to blame her at this point, not to mention this man is standing accused of some heinous crimes and she needs to distance herself and he can be truly indigent and he can get whatever representation he needs to get and he doesn't have to worry about people attaching him to his wife that makes $1 million a year as she tries to get her finances together, right? And also anybody who's got it in their mind that they're going to come for her to try to sue her because of the misdeeds of her husband, let the record show and be known that she's done with him and he needs to be responsible for his own debts and his own situation and as stated in the court document. Girl, grand jury uploading. Okay, girl. All right. Get ready for the MF Gangsta Sonya. Okay. All right. Yes, triple OG. Whew. Still doing strawberry letters, telling people how to run a relationship. Girl, well, she's got to do her job. I wonder if they're going to do a strawberry letter on tomorrow. Like, are they going to do a strawberry letter to update the people that ma'am just filed for divorce? That would be interesting. Are they going to get us caught up since you got us caught up the first time and you said divorce proceedings were loading um back in September of 2023? Are you going to follow up with us? Because yeah, some of you were asking about the date that was on the standard order, and maybe that September strawberry letter has something to do with it. She said that divorce proceedings were underway. I think that kind of smacked him in the face a little bit. Um, and then someone in the comments mentioned about him telling Lamont that he got a paper or something. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? What we do know is that it's in 30 days they have a court date over there, well, more than 30 days, on May 21st. Girl, what time was it? I have to log back in. Hold on, let me log back in. They log you out quick now. They are not playing with it. Like if okay, they're like, handle your business because we getting ready to log you out. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I wonder when. Okay, let me see this. All right, so if you look at, let me show you guys this real quick. I mean, I'm very happy for Shirley. Hopefully you guys can see this. The dispossessory. Shirley, you put in Shirley's name, dispossessory. Okay. Vista Properties. This was the dispossessory. This was the one that the garnishment. Vista Ray, Vista Ray, Vista Ray. Realty First. She's got 3 dispossessories in here, 3 evictions. 2017, 2020, and then Realty First Dispossessory. Let me see which one this one is before I click on it. Let me just click on it first. That was 2022. Ernesto Williams, Realty First, Shirley Starwberry, all other occupants. Writ of possession. All right, let's see what this is. This might have been the last known address. Girl, 980 Pine Grove Road. Okay. Oh my God. 980 Pine Grove Road. That was 2022 dispossessory. Interesting. We'll go through all of these later. I want to just keep this divorce. This is like about the divorce. All right, let me scroll down to just a second. Let me scroll down. But if you go to Fulton County, you look up Shirley's name, you're going to see dispossess. These are all dispossessories until you get down here. Shirley Starwberry versus Ernest Williams. Okay. Okay. And this is the one I was just talking about. Realty First, dispossessory. 2021. That's a continued action from 2020 from Vista Ray Properties. That's, of course, that's another dispossessory, 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 dispossessory. Everything is damn eviction filing. Okay. And then we go over here to the divorce, and this is the divorce right here. And this leave of absence right here, sis is just putting in her vacation time, showing when she's going to be out of the office. And then you can see right here, which we talked about this earlier, on May 21st, there is court at 10 a.m. Okay. This is that standing order, which I think I did request a copy of this. I don't know if I have it yet. It might be in my inbox. Case initiation form. Just so you guys see what that looks like. The case initiation form basically gives it's filed in Superior Court. The day the plaintiff, the defendant, the plaintiff's attorney, bar number, dissolution, divorce, separation, maintenance. So they're basically checking off for a divorce. And I hereby certify the documents in this filing include attachments and exhibits, satisfy the requirements for redaction of personal and confidential information. And that's it. And that's all. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm happy for Shirley. Good for her. That was something that needed to be done. And it's on some keep your legs closed to married men. It's oh, thank you. Thank you. I didn't even notice that. Thank you. Thank you guys. I didn't see those happening. Thank you, Lala Sean. Thank you, Ghost BX. I appreciate that. And thank you, Mom's the boss. Okay, Mom's the boss. Period. We know that. Mom's the boss. Ghost BX gifted to some friends in the chat. Let me find that, and then let me see who got gifted. Wait a second. Oh, I just hate when I'm not I just I almost need like 3 monitors in front of me because it's like when you click on the page and it's not completely loaded, it's like you miss a lot. Miss a little, miss a lot, right? Um Mom's the boss. Thank you for making it official. Thank you, Ghost BX. Gifted to 5 friends in the chat. Gifted 5, and I don't see them at all. I'm sure they're in here somewhere. Whoever got gifted, if you could let Ghost BX know. I don't see them. YouTube has been glitching. So do I see Miss Piggy Braxton? Did I just see? Yes. Hey, Miss Piggy Braxton, what's going on, sis? Let's see. Did Shirley know that she was being evicted or were the notifications being intercepted? Sis, that's something I have no idea. They don't document that now. Um, I could pull some of those eviction documents and see, but keep in mind that 2 of the evictions that were happening, well, not 2, let me just say 1. One specifically that we know of, Nesto had damn Erica Kang over there on the Zoom hearing. Okay. I don't know what Shirley knew. Girl, he's your now, Ponytail. So yeah, if you got a membership, put your hand up because I don't see them in my monitor. Um, but I'm sure they were gifted nonetheless. So YouTube has been glitching. You guys tell me, did you see them, not see them? Girl in a whole empty house. The house was definitely giving empty vibes. Um, so the house was definitely giving empty vibes. And let's see. Okay. Um, all right. Um, I do not see them, but I'm sure they came through. It just has to hunt for, Al hunts for folk to give the memberships to, and maybe I'm just not seeing it. So Miss Piggy Braxton just dropped 5 memberships. Thank you to Bonafide Baby. Okay. In a bona fide state of separation. Okay. Thank you, Miss Piggy Braxton. Thank you, Bonafide Baby. Okay. Bonafide Baby. Okay. You see mine? Hold on, let's see. Yes, I see them. Simply Morgan's Mississippi Shell, crafting with your flamboyant creator, and Cynthia A and Manzetta Meadows. Um, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you to all of you. Okay, so yes, thank you, Miss Piggy Braxton. Thank you to both BX. Thank you to Bonafide. Um, where else are we? Mom knows best. Thank you. Lala Sean and P and Ivory Peach. Thank you. Okay. All right. Ghost BX again, thanks. I'm not sure if you guys could see it or not, but I could not. Oh, let me see. Gosh, when I'm on this side, I can barely see. Okay. We'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll be able to see. I'm sure I'll be able to see after I sign off. Okay, Shirley is FNF. Absolutely. It's a hot girl summer, and you know what I mean. Congratulations to Miss Shirley Strawberry, sis. You have just lost 180 pounds. Okay. What is it? 180, 190 pound bum. Okay. All right, Shirley. Good for you. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. We'll go through, if you guys want to go through some of the dispossessories. I mean, at this point, it's like, sis, it's water under the bridge. We know that that woman endured a lot to deal with that guy, and you should never have to bend over backwards, do splits, pop, lock, and drop it, and put on Tyler Perry, you know, plays to pretend to have a decent man. That's just ridiculous. If he's no good, he's no good. How you gonna blame the lady for what her no one's blaming who is someone blaming the man for what she did? Or is anyone blaming Shirley for what he did? Do you know what your spouse is doing every second of the day? I don't know. If there's someone in here who's blaming Shirley for the Nesto mess, um, I have no idea, but I don't know that that's not on topic, sis. I'm not sure where you got that from, money calling. But in any case, no one's blaming her for anything. Sis is doing the right thing. And at the end of the day, sis is grown and she's big age. And I think that she opted into a certain situation and the situation got out of hand. But she's in no way, shape, or form responsible. So maybe you're new here and welcome, welcome, welcome. But that's not on topic. It's in the comments. Oh, well, people have a right to their opinion, but I think that, like, and you're saying, no one is blaming Shirley. If some people feel like they want to blame Shirley, let them. But in terms of what's reasonable, Shirley is not responsible for the actions of her big age husband. Okay. Her husband is big age enough and she's big age enough. And they've decided to, yeah, congratulations, Ponytail. You just found your 190 pounds, sis. Okay. The two of you together can be 150 apiece. Okay. Yeah, let them, people can have their opinion. I wouldn't even debate it because you know what? People are going to feel how they feel. And if people feel like Shirley has some responsibility, I mean, at the end of the day, Shirley said, we listened to it yesterday, she knew Sir had a criminal background, right? And she thought he changed. And you know what I mean? For whatever reason, this lady decided to marry him and she gave him a good old try. She gave him as many chances as you can give somebody in a 10-year period, but at this moment, um, she's done. And I don't blame her. So you know what I mean? Like people are gonna feel how they feel. And there's people out here that do empathize with Nesto, or some people just don't want to see marriages break up, whether they know he's dead wrong or not. Some people are just till death do you part against divorce. And that's how they feel. And they have a right to feel that way. But on this day, on this live stream, we are congratulating Miss Strawberry and Ponytail. You can get some too, sis. Congratulations, sis. You helped break up a marriage. Yes. Congratulations, Bony Tail. Bony Pony, girl, go get your man, sis. All right. And Shirley, congratulations. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. Oh, team no more chances. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Anyway, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll come back later and we'll talk about it some more. We have some videos to react to, but I kind of been spending like most of the morning on this and I'm waiting for a couple other things to come through. You guys have questions, let me know. But I know you guys were asking about September, but keep in mind September strawberry letter. Sis said she had stuff underway anyway, right? I'm definitely happy for Shirley. I'm being shadily happy for Ponytail because I mean, who's nobody cares about Ponytail. At the end of the day, Ponytail got what she wanted and she should be happy. She don't need the internet to be happy for her, but I'm sure sis is somewhere relieved. But at the end of the day, what ma'am needs to know, and I'm talking about girl, you guys got me calling her Bonytail now. Ponytail is that You got him by default, sis. You've always been plan B, plan C. And I'm not even saying that. Nesto said that himself. I mean, and you already know that. You were struggling with that in the video that they put up the other day, phone calls from prison. Um, that if she weren't out, he would still be in. And that's why you're like, it's complicated and this, that, and the other thing. If Shirley were still on track, Nesto would still be with her. Why? Is it because he loves her? I think, like a lot of you have said, he loves her money, he loves her access, he loves her network, he loves he loves the opportunities that he's afforded by being married to a prominent woman. Okay. He likes that. Okay. Yeah, let's get some strawberries in the chat. Okay. Wait, let me find my strawberry dipping sauce. Okay. Let me find, where's the strawberry dipping? I know I have it. Shirley. Good for Shirley. I'm happy for her. Shirley can now snuggle in her white blanket. She don't have to worry about nasty Nesto coming through into her situation. And girl, look at all the strawberries in the chat. Okay. Sonia, get yourself a nice bottle of Taylor Port and go see your man, sis. Okay. 30 days from now, you could be wife number 6. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and be wife number 6? Okay. Where is my strawberry sauce? Where's my strawberry sauce? Okay. Good morning, just in case. Okay. Wait, hold on. Good morning. In case you did not know, now you know. Shirley Strawberry has filed for divorce, and there's a side chick out here looking for another marriage to break up. Ponytail is like, okay, mission accomplished. Off to the next marriage I'm going to go wreck that's already in the wreckings. Let me go. My assignment is done here. Okay. Shirley, you are free now, sis. Free. Okay. Where is my strawberry sauce? I don't see it. Girl, this was really I'm glad. Let's see. Maybe it's over here. I'm so happy for Shirley and that she didn't wait. She started this in September and he was still cocky. Oops, it's your face. Pick it up, Nesto. Uh-oh. Okay. 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 Girl, Gone with the Wind, fabulous and free. Over 500 days in jail. Okay. Shirley is not going to miss those weirdo glasses. I'm sure she's not going to miss having her face dragged around this internet. All of the things that she was not responsible for that she had to deal with because she was dealing with this weirdo ass husband of hers. Um, Guys, we just went through the receipts. If you missed it, just slide on back. But Shirley has separated herself. Yes, Shirley has separated herself in a legal way. Okay, comes now. Do you want me to read it one more time? Let me see. Okay. Comes now. If you want to see the document, just scroll back because then you'll see it. Comes now. Oh, I'm not even sharing it, but comes now. You'll see it. I'll post it in a little bit. Just give me a minute to post it to my community wall. But comes now. Petitioner Shirley Starwberry, Ernest L. Williams, complaint for divorce and other relief. Comes now. Shirley Starwberry, petitioner, and files this, her complaint for divorce and other relief to Ernest L. Williams, responded, and shows this court as follows. Let me share my screen just because it makes more sense. Is this the one right here? Okay. Okay, good. Petitioner is a resident of Fulton County, Georgia, and has been a resident of the state of Georgia for at least 6 months. Immediately, this is for all of you who just coming in. Respondent is currently incarcerated in Cobb County, Georgia. Service will be perfected in accordance with Georgia law. Jurisdiction and venue are proper in this court. Petitioner and respondent were lawfully married January 9th, 2015 in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. The parties separated on or about March 2022 and have lived in a bona fide state of separation since that time. There are no minor children born to the parties during the parties' marriage. Petitioner is not now pregnant. The petitioner is entitled to a divorce from respondent on grounds that the marriage is irretrievably broken as defined by OCGA 19 5 313. 13 is the irretrievably broken. There being no prospects for reconciliation of the parties and it being in the best interest of all parties concerned that this marriage is terminated by divorce. Further, petitioner is entitled to a total divorce that is a divorce vernaculo matrimony in terms of the law from respondent. Petitioner shows that other grounds for the divorce may be present in this matter and reserves her right to add additional grounds for divorce as permitted by law. Petitioner requests that this court standing order be issued in the case. Petitioner insists that strict compliance with said order and shows that in the event respondent does not comply, petitioner will seek measures to enforce this order. So the court's standing order. Petitioner resides in Fulton County, Georgia. Petitioner requests the continued exclusive use of possessions of her residence. Petitioner shows that she should be allowed to retain her separate property. The parties have no joint marital assets or debts, which are subject to equitable division. Petitioner shows that each party should be responsible for his or her own individual debt, if any. Respondent is hereby on notice that the law of Georgia provides as follows: pending final determination by the court of the right of either party to alimony. Neither party shall make any substantial change in their assets of the party's estate except in the course of ordinary business affairs and except for bona fide transfers of value. Further, petitioner shows that the law of Georgia provides as follows in regard to transferring and dispossession of property. After a petition of divorce is filed, no transfer of property by either party except a bona fide transfer in payment for pre-existing debts shall pass title so as to avoid the vesting thereof according to the final verdict. So basically Nesto and this like weirdo land that he says he may have, I don't know how that's titled, but right now it's almost like you're on freeze. You're on freeze, but does he have, I'm like, girl, does he have, he has a $1.1 million bond. At the end of the day, what they're saying is too that you are not allowed to make any substantial financial transactions at this time until the case is settled. But that's basically what that's saying to me. Petitioner insists that the respondent comply with the foregoing statutes in all respects. The respondent is hereby put on notice that only the law of the state of Georgia, but also petitioner's intent to insist on full and absolute compliance of same by the respondent. The process of summons issue as provided by law, the respondent be served with a copy of the petitioner's complaint, that she be granted a total divorce from the respondent, that is to say a divorce vernaculo matrimony as provided by law, that is court standing order issue. The petitioner is allowed and continued exclusive use and possession of marital residence. The petitioner be allowed to retain her separate property, that each party should be responsible. And you're like, what marital residence? Well, if she signed a lease during their marriage, like quote unquote, maybe they consider that like a marital residence because she signed a contract within the marriage, but maybe that's also why they stated at the beginning they've been separated since March of 22. So that's considered her residence, even though maybe it was a contract signed within the marriage. Maybe that's why they're stipulating that. Like he should have no rights to anything that she's done within the marriage since the time that they've been separated. So don't even think that you're going to come drop your duffel bag over here. That's just my um interpretation, right? The petitioner be allowed to retain her separate residence. Each party should be responsible for his or her own individual debt, and that she have such other equitable aid and relief as the court deems right and proper. And that is respectfully submitted on the 17th day of April 2024. And then also there's an affidavit here. You know, we love a good affidavit. And the affidavit states that the petitioner, Shirley Starwberry, verifies that the facts contained in her complaint for divorce and other relief are true and correct to the best of her knowledge. If you're just now coming in, yes, rewind. It's a lot. So I'm going to let y'all go. You guys are awesome. Please make sure to hit the like button. If you know anyone who would be missing this, please make sure to share this. Share this on Facebook, wherever you'd like. I so appreciate it. She says, yes, since March, girl. We'll just go back to that one part right here. The parties separated on or about March of 2022 and lived in a bona fide state of separation. Also, guys, on period, Shirley is not pregnant right now. Okay. They have no minor children and is not pregnant. Okay. Y'all, I'm done. Um, Shirley Starwberry and NESTO are in a bona fide state of divorce. Okay. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the like button. Girl, a whole alpha David. Okay. Y'all, if you're new here, Nesto has a whole language. So just excuse our inside jokes, but you can be part of the inside jokes too. And what you have to do that is hit the subscribe, make sure that your notifications are set. So next time I go live and we talk about this topic and any other, you will be notified immediately. Guys, have a wonderful day. I'm sure Shirley is popping a nice bottle of something cold and delicious. She definitely deserves to pop herself a nice bottle of bubbly, and I hope she's got her good friends and family around her to support her during this time and as she's getting her life back. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, Patreon. I'll have this posted in a minute, and I'll have this posted over on for you guys on the community wall soon. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you guys a little bit later on for lunch. Bye, guys.